And I'm not gonna lie, if I didn't be connected with CPS, I would have never been connected with Hope 585, which is good. Some things happen for a reason. I'm not gonna lie, some things happen for the best. And I feel like maybe that's what I needed to help me get on a better track with myself, with parenting. They knocked on my door and told me that they were Child Protective Service, and they came back. They got a call saying that my child was left neglected and I wasn't home and I left her home alone. And then they just came in, they searched the house, they seen if I had food, if we had bedding and stuff like that. They told me that they were gonna do some investigation and they were gonna get back with me. Within the 2 months of CPS investigating, I felt like they could have reached out and they could have helped me with my daycare resources. Otherwise, I wouldn't have fallen down to being homeless, losing a job, anything in that nature. Because if they would have helped me with daycare, then I wouldn't have had no issue with getting to work on time. Everything that I had that would keep me sane, I end up losing, and they don't help me within that process. Because that's what I've heard. I've heard that CPS is supposed to help you with things when you're in need, instead of taking the kids away, that they help you with resources and stuff like that.
They said you could make teeth.
It was hard. I was crying almost every day. So that was really motivation, so that I have to hurry up and get into an apartment for me and my baby, because this is not where I want to be, nor where I want my daughter to be. Let's go, Diamond. They end up giving me Ani's number for Hope 585, and she actually helped me get into the apartment that I'm in now. And then once they seen that I had my apartment, they closed my case. It feels great. Yes. It definitely feels great. Coming from my last apartment, the mice was eating at my clothes and my food. From dealing with that, to being in my own space, to walking around how I want to walk around my house, to let my daughter being able to, whether if we go into the park or she's outside playing with her dog. I thank you, Ani, a lot, because even after this situation, I still could be able to contact her. And if I need help, she still is able to help me with, no matter what, if it's resources or things that I need, she comes out and she helps me. If I was a little bit more organized and figuring out things a little bit, I would never be put back in that position. I felt like I was very unorganized at that time. So at the time I was like, okay, I'm working here. I'm trying to get her to school here. I don't have a car, so I'm paying for Ubers here, and here. So now I'm like, I'm putting myself in a hole. So now that I'm more organized, I feel like it's gonna be a lot better. To not end up in this predicament, I just feel like you just have to want better, and you have to see better for you and your kid. You have to know that, especially if you have a child. Better looks like in an apartment, both have our own room, both have bedding, food in the house. If you want to find education for your kids, so they'll never have to end up in that predicament, that's always good as well. I need to go back to school. If I want my baby to have her mental state right, I feel like I need to show her how to do it. I want her to be smart. I want her to be better than what I am. Because I feel like I'm not doing good, and I want her to be my shining star. Because if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, I know she can do it. Always stay on top of what you need to stay on top of when you get older. Never fall back behind. Never put yourself in a situation to have to need anyone. But just in case, if you do, there's always good resources that will help.